All right, another quick TV review. This time I'm talking about Fool Me Once. Like I said in the last video, I've been watching a lot of limited series on Netflix. This is another one that I talked about. Like I said, that's based on a novel by this guy Harlan. Like I said, the last video, he's 3 for 3 so far for me. This is the third one that I watched. Basically, the story revolves around you have uh, I'm blanking on the characters' names, but you have this lady who she gets married to this guy who's from like this wealthy family, and like they're rich, but out after they get married, he ends up getting like gunned down in the park, and so the show is basically revolving around her like dealing with the hurt from that, while also showing her grieving from the fact that her sister was murdered at for like a house invasion, like a robbery. But what happens is, well, what brings it all back up is she has a nanny cam that she puts in her house, and she ends up seeing her husband that was murdered on the nanny cam, and so it starts to bring all these feelings back up, and so she starts investigating to figure out like, was he really murdered? Like, am I crazy? Am I seeing things? Like, I am what's real? So, and that's just basically, you get all that from the trailer of the first episode. But obviously, it seems to be a theme in these few shows. But once you start pulling on certain threads, new information starts coming to light. So she starts finding out new things, and new things start popping up, and all these great things start happening. But overall, it's a great show. It keeps you on your toes. It keeps you trying to figure out what's going on right along with her. Like you're basically in the shoes in her shoes, trying to figure out like, is she crazy or is she not crazy? I don't know. Like, so you're walking the road with her, trying to get to that end destination. Um, Good show. Like I said, I feel like I say this a lot, but it was well casted as well. There was a guy, the detective, the guy on the far left. He's like a detective who's also like trying to figure out what's going on as well. Um, he was probably my favorite of the show because he has his own plot line that you kind of learn about throughout the show, which ends in a nice twist that I definitely did not see coming. Surprised me a lot. But overall, great show. I would give it probably a 7 out of 10. I feel like it could have been an episode or two shorter, but overall, great show. Check it out. Let me know. Let me know what you think.